States.
Well, if you plan on traveling to the Grand Canyon for spring break, expect a long line of traffic as you get your way there. Now, the Association of National Park Rangers tell 12 News that at least 10 employees stationed at the national park have been laid off.
No one was prepared for what this man's camera captured deep inside the Grand Canyon. Images so terrifying, they've left even experts speechless. While most visitors come for the breathtaking views, some leave with stories they wish they could forget. But what if those whispers weren't just stories? What if something truly unearthly was lurking in the canyon's depths? Tune in, because these images are the confirmation of an ancient hidden civilization no one wants you to know about. A billion years gone without a trace. One of the most bizarre things in the Grand Canyon is what experts call the Great Unconformity. It sounds like a technical term, but the reality is much more unsettling. There are more than a billion years of missing rock layers. That's not a mistake. That's an entire chapter of Earth's history that just vanished. Imagine a book with half its pages ripped out. Nobody knows who did it or why. Some scientists say it was caused by erosion on a massive scale. Others suggested the Earth was once a frozen wasteland where glaciers erased everything. Either way, it leaves behind a question no one can answer. What was here before? Before we dig deeper, one thing is certain. The truth behind these missing years is far more disturbing than anyone dares to admit. And this is only the beginning of what will leave you speechless. If missing history doesn't creep you out, maybe this next part will. Deep in the Grand Canyon is a place called the Cave of the Domes, a vast underground world that looks like something straight out of a horror movie. The walls and ceilings are covered in formations that resemble human organs. Some even look like giant slabs of bacon hanging from the roof. People who have explored it report feeling watched, like something deep inside the cave doesn't want visitors. And here's the real kicker. This cave system was closed to the public for a while because of a deadly disease carried by rodents. So even if the cave itself isn't haunted, it's still a place where you really don't want to get trapped. Another eerie fact about the Grand Canyon is that, despite its age, no dinosaur bones have ever been found there. Think about it. This place has been around for millions of years, and yet not a single dinosaur left a trace. Scientists argue over the canyon's true age, with some saying it formed 6 million years ago, and others claiming it could be more than 70 million years old. If it's the latter, it means the canyon existed during the time of dinosaurs, yet their remains are completely missing. Could it be that some force wiped them out from this place? Some researchers say a massive river may have swept their bones away, but that explanation feels too convenient. But things get even weirder when you start looking at reports from hikers, explorers, and even government officials who claim to have seen things they can't explain. Strange lights hovering over the canyon, shadowy figures that appear and disappear, and even bizarre footprints that don't match any known animal species. Some of these stories get dismissed as hallucinations or exaggerations, but when enough people report the same eerie experiences, you have to start wondering what's really going on. There's also the Grand Canyon's history of disappearances. Over the years, people have ventured into the canyon and never come back. Some bodies are eventually found, but others vanish without a trace. Rescue teams report strange things when searching for missing hikers. Areas they've searched multiple times suddenly reveal footprints that weren't there before, or equipment malfunctions in specific locations. It's enough to make you question whether the Grand Canyon is just a natural wonder or something much more strange. And then there's the legend of an ancient underground city. He described huge statues, mummies, and intricate carvings that hinted at a lost civilization. Of course, officials quickly dismissed the story, and any evidence of this so-called underground city disappeared. Some say Kincaid was lying, but others believe that the discovery was deliberately covered up. Why? That's a question no one has been able to answer. The Grand Canyon is not just a breathtaking sight, it's a massive time capsule. Deep in its layered rocks, fossils of ancient creatures whisper stories of a world long gone. But let's be clear, dinosaurs are not part of that tale. Instead, what scientists have uncovered is a staggering collection of marine life remains. That's right. This vast, dry canyon was once teeming with ocean creatures, leaving behind eerie reminders of their existence. The missing history of the Grand Canyon is strange, but the fossils trapped inside its walls make things even more unusual. The desert that was once an ocean, The most common fossils found here belong to trilobites, ancient sea creatures that thrived over 500 million years ago. Imagine millions of these bug-like creatures crawling along the ocean floor. Brachiopods, cephalopods, and other marine life are scattered throughout the rock formations. And here's something odd. Massive limestone boulders dotting the landscape contain trilobites stuck in plain view, as if nature wanted to put them on display. If that's not unsettling enough, picture walking across what was once a seabed covered in arthropods, knowing that these little creatures dominated the landscape for ages. But marine life wasn't the only thing leaving its mark. Among the canyon's fossils are remnants of massive land animals. Western camels, ground sloths, and mountain goats once roamed this place, their bones preserved in the same ground that once held ancient seashells. How do such vastly different creatures share the same space? That's a question that leads to even stranger discoveries, making the Grand Canyon feel like a place where history folds in on itself. Then there's the Coconino Sandstone, an odd ancient layer of rock that holds more questions than answers. Made from sea sand, this stone suggests that massive sand dunes once existed here, even though it's now part of a canyon. How does that even happen? Even weirder, scientists have found fossilized footprints from a tiny reptile that walked across these dunes. But here's the catch. While the tracks are there, no bones have ever been found. How does an animal leave a perfect record of its movement, but vanish completely? That's not the only disappearance. There are records of a Tyrannosaurus-like dinosaur native to the region, but not a single fossilized bone has been recovered. Tracks, but no bodies. Is something removing evidence, or is nature playing tricks on us? And if all that wasn't enough, the Grand Canyon also holds something more alarming: uranium. This radioactive element, essential for nuclear power, is being actively mined from the canyon today. While the canyon's natural history is protected, the ongoing extraction of uranium threatens its ecosystem. Entire species, like the Chiricahua leopard frog, are disappearing because of it. And get this, uranium mining isn't new here. Operations date back to the 1950s. Why is one of the most historically significant places on Earth also one of the most exploited? It seems like a place that should be preserved, not stripped for resources. Speaking of things most people don't know about, there's also Supai Village. Hidden deep in the canyon, this isolated settlement has existed for centuries. Most tourists never even hear of it, let alone visit. Home to the Havasupai people, it is one of the most remote communities in the United States. Here, time moves differently, untouched by the modern world. But why is a fully functioning village sitting at the bottom of a canyon, away from civilization? That's yet another piece of the problem that makes this place feel like a world of its own. The Grand Canyon has always been a place full of wonder, but hidden deep inside its vast landscape is something that most people have never even heard of: the Supai Village. This isn't just some ordinary spot on the map, it's an isolated settlement, tucked away from modern civilization. And getting there isn't as easy as booking a flight. But why is this village so well hidden, and what exactly is going on down there? But why is this village so well hidden, and what exactly is going on down there? The village is home to around 200 members of the Havasupai tribe, a group that has lived in the area for hundreds of years. They are known as the guardians of the Grand Canyon, and they have fought hard to stay on their land despite pressure from the outside world. But with their isolation comes questions. Questions that don't have simple answers. What do they know that the rest of us don't? And what stories have been passed down through the generations that outsiders were never meant to hear? When night falls and the canyon is swallowed by darkness, what sounds echo through the cliffs? Something tells me the stories shared around their fires aren't just fairy tales. Fossils help explain the past, but some things left behind are much older and harder to understand. Strange symbols hidden in the rocks. If you think the Grand Canyon is just a giant hole in the ground, think again. This place holds the history of the planet itself, going back billions of years. When you step into the canyon, you're stepping onto layers of rock that have seen life forms long before humans walked the earth. Some experts claim the canyon was formed around 2 billion years ago, meaning every step you take is a path through time. Imagine touching a stone that was once surrounded by a prehistoric ocean, or walked on by creatures that no longer exist. The deeper you go, the more unsettling it becomes, like you're disturbing something that's been at rest for far too long. There's even a trail called the Trail of Time, where every single foot you walk represents 1 million years of history. That's not just a hike, it's a walk through the ages, and the weight of time presses down on you with every step. Then there are the split twig figures, tiny artifacts made by the hands of people who lived here long before recorded history. These little shapes, carefully crafted from twigs, depict animals like bighorn sheep and horses. Archaeologists first found them in the 1970s and 1980s, and when they were analyzed, the results were shocking. They were over 2,000 years old. But what were they for? Some believe they were used in rituals, meant to bring luck to hunters. Others think they were sacred objects tied to ceremonies lost to time. And then there's the strangest part. These figures were found deep inside caves that aren't easily accessible, almost as if they were hidden on purpose. Who put them there? And why? Could they have been placed in those dark, hidden spaces to keep something in or out? Petroglyphs and rock carvings are scattered throughout the canyon, and while that might not sound unusual, what's actually depicted in these carvings raises a lot of questions. Some show geometric shapes and symbols that resemble wheels, something that shouldn't have existed in the ancient world. How did people living in a time before modern engineering create such precise and advanced designs? Stranger still, many of the most detailed carvings are found in caves that are completely sealed off from the public. Officials claim it's to protect the historical sites, but isn't it strange that the most intricate carvings, the ones that could reveal the most about the past, are the very ones we aren't allowed to see? What could be inside those caves that they don't want us to find? And let's not forget about the whispers, stories of strange figures and shadowy movements in the canyon after dark. The Havasupai people have lived in this place for generations, and they speak of spirits that roam the cliffs, watching, waiting. Some who have ventured into the canyon alone have reported hearing footsteps behind them, only to turn and find nothing but empty space. Others claim to have seen glowing eyes staring out from the darkness of the caves. Is it just the mind playing tricks in the vast silence of the canyon? Or is there something else lurking in the shadows? Something that has been there long before any of us, watching as time stretches endlessly on. The Grand Canyon is packed with history, yet no one can fully explain the bizarre carvings found within its caves. Experts have spent years trying to decode the symbols left behind by ancient people, but the truth remains just out of reach. Some petroglyphs seem to hold the key to an untold story, possibly about an advanced civilization that once thrived there before vanishing without a single trace. Imagine a society so old its artwork is more than 10,000 years old, dating back to the Archaic period, when humans were still figuring out the basics of survival. If those walls could talk, what shocking truths would they reveal about who came before us and why they disappeared? Then there are the artifacts. Among the strangest are the split twig figurines, estimated to be 2,000 years old. But what about the carvings that predate them by thousands of years? These aren't just random doodles. They hint at rituals, warnings, and knowledge that has been long forgotten. The Grand Canyon is practically a giant museum with no guidebook, and yet people keep trying to take souvenirs. That's where things get creepy, because those who steal from the canyon often regret it. Many have reported bizarre experiences, claiming that objects they took brought them nothing but misfortune. Park rangers receive endless packages from frightened tourists desperate to return cursed rocks and trinkets, hoping to break the strange spell they believe follows them. Old carvings and strange artifacts are one thing, but people who take things from the canyon often regret it, trapped in a hotel beneath the earth. If cursed objects aren't enough to keep you up at night, consider this. There's a hotel inside the Grand Canyon, more than 200 feet underground. It's one of the darkest and quietest places on Earth, surrounded by walls that are over 65 million years old. While it sounds like a dream for adventure seekers, it quickly turned into a nightmare for a group of tourists who got stuck there for more than 30 hours due to an elevator failure. Just imagine, no escape, trapped beneath the earth, waiting in complete silence. What if the elevator hadn't been repaired? What if something else had gone wrong? Would you risk staying in a place where your only way out could suddenly stop working? The Grand Canyon holds many surprises, and just when you think you've heard it all, something even stranger comes along. Imagine stepping into the cool darkness of a canyon cave, only to realize it is crawling with creatures you have never seen before. In the year 2005, scientists exploring these deep caverns came across something completely unexpected: tiny arachnids with venomous glands. These creatures, called pseudoscorpions, look like miniature nightmares, blending the worst parts of scorpions and spiders into something even creepier. Unlike regular scorpions, they do not have a stinger at the end of their tails, but that does not make them any less unsettling. They are so small that they could be right next to you, moving through the cracks in the rocks, and you would never know. If you were to shine a light in the right direction, you might see thousands of them, hiding in the shadows, waiting in the dark. Some people say they are harmless to humans, but do you really want to test that for yourself? But the strange creatures lurking in the canyon are not the only things to worry about. The Grand Canyon is not just famous for its breathtaking views. It also has a history of sickness spreading through its hidden corners. In the year 2023, people visiting the canyon faced a serious health scare when dangerous bacteria were found in the water supply near Phantom Ranch. The bacteria, known as E. coli, made those who drank from the water violently ill, leaving them suffering from severe stomach pain, high fevers, and in the worst cases, kidney failure. Some people have even died after being exposed to it, yet there are still hikers who take the risk, dipping their water bottles into the canyon streams. The water looks clear and refreshing, but what if something deadly is floating just beneath the surface? Some believe the flowing streams are perfectly safe, but others know that one sip could be enough to send them to the hospital. Would you be willing to take that chance, knowing what has happened to others who were not so lucky? Even with all its modern visitors, the Grand Canyon still holds onto parts of the past in ways that feel almost unreal. One of the strangest examples is the way some people still receive their mail, not by truck, plane, or even boat, but by mule. In an age where overnight shipping and drones can deliver almost anything in just a day, there are still places where letters and packages take much longer to arrive. Deep within the canyon, the remote Supai village has no easy road access, leaving mules as the only way to carry supplies and mail. Every single day, these strong animals make the trip, traveling through the rough and winding trails, bringing everything from food to medicine to the people who live there. It is a rare sight in today's world, a mix of old and new, where modern life still depends on an ancient way of traveling. But in a place filled with lost civilizations, unexplained deaths, and eerie discoveries, maybe nothing about the Grand Canyon should be surprising anymore. Is this just a trick of light and shadows? Or did this man's camera capture something lurking in the Grand Canyon that was never meant to be seen? Could there be ancient forces, hidden creatures, or something science refuses to acknowledge? What do you believe? Natural formations, eerie coincidences, or proof of something far more chilling? Tell us your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.